Good morning, my dear respected students. And today again, I am here to discuss things with you that we have not begin with, we have done with some portion of that particular chapter. And this is, can you please type as the same is also appearing on the screen, but it looked a little bit effective that you can type the name of the chapter or the number of chapter. Very good, very good. Chapter name. Arre wow, students are typing chapter number 7. Thank you and God bless you all. Very good, very good. And very good. Some students are also writing the name. Here it is, algorithm and flowchart. So hopefully you are able to understand right now that what is the meaning of algorithms. Here I'm just again elaborating that thing that algorithm says the solution of your problem which is being written in a simple language. Mera beta, it's my humble request, learning is very effective, learning is very interesting, only then we are stop cramming. If we are supposed to cram things, in such case learning is not look very much effective here. So kindly concentrate on this thing that all the time we are supposed to analyze, understand, and then we are going to give the answer. Even when the examination comes, I need your own answers that you are supposed to write in your own words. No issues with that. And don't worry about numbers. Okay. So I'm just going to begin with today's session, my dear respected students, with due permission of you all. So it says today we are talking about the flow charts. So previously we have also discussed when we talk about simple language, the solution of your problem, then it is to be called as algorithms. And we can also mention it as that when the things are displayed in a pictorial form means in the form of the pictures, then it is to be considered as a flow chart. So kindly concentrate here on the screen, respected students. A flow chart is a graphical representation. Graphical का मतलब होता है in the form of images or diagrams prepared to represent the sequence of steps involved in solving a problem. So in your own words, you can simply write the solution of a given problem written in the form of a pictorial representation or with the help of a pictures, then it is to be called as a flow chart. So kindly concentrate. Can you please type in a chat box that the image which is there on your screen is the example of flow chart or algorithm? Kindly type in a chat box, please. Very good. सबसे पहले आस्तिक जी का आंसर आया था, मनप्रीत, कृतिका, very good. Many more to come. Be quick, be active. Very good. Now I'm getting the answer that this is a no. Banvi ji, this is not a flow chart, beta. This is a algorithm here only. Daksh ji, this is algorithm. Okay. So kindly concentrate here. Now this solution of a particular problem, which is in the form of a simple English. Now, when we convert this and display in the form of a pictorial representation by using a different symbols, then this second one, as mentioned, the answer is also mentioned on the screen here, that this one is to be considered as a flow chart. मेरे बच्चों को मुझे लगता है यहां तक कंवलजीत सर की बात जरूर समझ आई होगी that what is the meaning of a algorithm and what is the meaning of a flow charts here. Very good. Type yes or no in a chat box. Sure, sir. Very good. Very good. Mudit ji, thank you. Daksh ji, thank you. Very good. Very good. Keep smiling. And one more thing, while you are just go through with different session of different subject, so there is a smile on your face, then only the effectiveness is there. So next slide says, dear students, we are just going to move forward and analyze one by one. It says that we have multiple symbols in a flow chart here. So we have just go through with these symbols. This is not the symbol, first of all, because this is only, I just make it more interesting to watch. So here it is, the first symbol, which is appeared in a yellow color here, dear respected students. And this symbol, this is the symbol which is to be called as a terminal box. Kindly concentrate and just memorize things that after that I'm just going to ask some questions as well. So what it makes sense, dear students, it makes sense that what we are going to do here, next thing we are just going to mention here, example, it is used to mark beginning. And one more thing which we are going to display here, it is used to mark at end. So this thing is very, very, very important to remember, that terminal box are only and only used at beginning and at end. So I think so this will clear to you all. Yes. And even I ask some question afterwards, not right now. I'm going to ask some question afterwards, no issues. Okay, thank you very much, beta. Now what we do, the next symbol we are talking about, it says that my name is process box. Process, I think so we have heard this word in CPU, central processing unit. Okay, so what we understand about processing, kindly concentrate that this is the symbol here, dear students, for processing. If you want to perform any kind of processing, sir, can you please elaborate that what is the meaning of processing here? Yes, why not, beta ji? I am going to elaborate this thing here, but you are requested to kindly concentrate. Sir, example is, it is used to represent arithmetic operation, which is very, very, very important to remember. This word is arithmetic operation. Sir, arithmetic operation means, sir, we are going to perform addition. Sir, we are going to perform subtraction. Sir, we are going to perform multiplication. Sir, we are going to perform division. So, sir, whenever we want to use such kind of symbols, though in that case, we make sure that always we use a box which is to be called as a process box. Sir, can you please show some examples for the same? Yes, why not? Sum is equal to A plus B. Product is equal to A multiply B. Division is equal to A divided by B. And subtraction makes sense that A minus B. मेरे बच्चों को मुझे लगता है यहां तक तो समझ आ गया होगा. एक बार यस बोल दो ना, मुझे फिर पता लग जाएगा कि आपको समझ आया कि नहीं. I am nothing, beta. I am nothing. You all are very good. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes. अरे वाह, मजा आ गया. चलिए जी, next, my dear respected students, next we talk about that. Next thing it says, sir, right now we have discussed terminal, right now we have discussed process, and right now we are talking about a decision box. And yes, I know this thing that all students having books with them as well. So it says a decision box. Yes, this is a symbol which is in the form of diamond, and this is to be called as a decision. Sir, decision means कोई निर्णय लेना, निर्णय ले लेना, that is to be called as a decision. Yes, perfect says beta. So what it makes sense, example, it is used to check a condition. Sir, condition का मतलब क्या होता है? For example, I have 50 rupees in my pocket, and this is a scenario I'm just going to give you. I have 50 rupees in my pocket and I want to eat a yummy burger. But in this scenario, I'm just taking this as an example only. Don't force your parents to do this. So I have 50 rupees in my pocket. I want to eat a yummy burger. And what we do, but when I reach to that shop, we comes to know that the actual amount of that burger is rupees 60. So this is the scenario that if the amount is amount we have that is greater than or equal to ज्यादा या बराबर होगी 60 के, then I am able to purchase that burger. Otherwise, I am not able to purchase that burger. So this is the box says A greater than B. जैसे हम बात करेंगे कि हमारे पास दो वैल्यूज हैं, one is stored in a variable A Second is stored in variable B. It says if A is greater than B, okay. Agar, if A is less than B, okay. If marks is greater than 90, if marks is greater than 40. So in that case, beta ji, remember very attentively that decision, after decision, we comes to a conclusion which says I am giving you a conclusion in two different forms. One is yes, that yes, you can do this, or no, you cannot do this. Means if I have 50 rupees in my pocket, so I just reach towards the no, that no, I am not able to purchase that burger. Whereas if we have 60 or more than 60 rupees in my pocket, so I am able to purchase that burger. Yes. Hopefully many students are, Areva, sir, your voice is not clear. Mannaji, my voice is clear. Thanks for your kind cooperation. But I think so there is a little bit problem at your end. So you can kindly wait and watch. Okay. Next symbol, it says, dear students, that next is the input output box. It means whenever we need something and whenever we are going to display something, then it is to be considered as an input output box. And this is the symbol, respected students, which is used for input as well as output box. Sir, can you please elaborate this with the help of an example? Yes, why not? It is used to take input and it is used to display output. Sir, perfect. So, for example, if I am just going to perform addition of two different numbers, so what we do, we just input A, that is number 1. Input B, that is number 2. And if you want to perform and display the result of that addition, so we use print sum, print result, such kind of information which is being accepted from the user or being displayed to the user, then only we use input output box. So can I ask some question here? So can I ask some question? Yes or no? Type in a chat box. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Areva. Now wait. Now wait. Dash box provides two different scenarios, that is yes or no. Very good, very good. Type the name of that. Dash symbol gives us two different scenarios. Areva. Astik ji is typing decision. Very good. One more student is typing. Gopal ji. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. And now here it is. Kritika is also typing. अरे वाह वाह वाह. अब तो फिर एक के बाद एक आना ही है क्योंकि आप सुन जो लिया हमारी ध्वनि को आपने. Okay. Second question. Stop typing this information. Maulik Gupta ji, thank you very much. And stop typing this one. And now, if I want to use arithmetical operators, now remember this thing, which kind of symbol we are using if we want to use a arithmetical operator, that is plus, minus, multiply and division. No, 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 no. ये process box सिर्फ लिखना था, diamond नहीं लिखना था साथ में. Astik ji, diamond is representing a decision box. Yes, process box. Thank you very much. Thank you. Many more to come. Many more to come. Yes, great. Now it's coming. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you very much. Beta, again, one student is writing diamond with a process box. Beta, diamond is associated with the decision box, not with the process box. Okay. Next thing, dash symbol is always used at start and end of your flow chart. Very good. Type in a terminal box. Manpreet ji is writing. Very good. Manpreet, 6 ping. Thank you very much, Manpreet. God bless you. Thanks for your kind cooperation. Very good. Bhanvi ji and many more now. Riddhi Sayal, Satvik, Soumya. Very good. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. God bless you. Okay. Thank you, beta. Now I'm just going to move forward, dear respected students. So what we do here, the next one, it says that I am arrows and flow lines. I heard that you all know that on roads, there some directions are also mentioned here, that if you want to move towards urban estate, this is the direction. Some arrows are there. So that's why in a flow chart, we can also use arrows and flow lines, which says that on which particular direction we are supposed to move. So these are the 4 different lines which is appearing on the screen, and it is used to show the flow of instruction, means on which particular flow or in which particular direction we are supposed to move. Then it is to be called as arrows as well as a flow lines. So I think so. The last one is connector here. And this is the symbol of connector, my dear respected students. Kindly concentrate here. Connector is, kindly concentrate, it is used to connect 2 different parts of flowchart. For example, while writing on the page, is it not possible that we are supposed to draw the entire flowchart on one page? If it not comes on the one page, we are supposed to draw one portion, and then we draw a connector here, and again we draw that flowchart on the different page. So means we can connect different parts of flowcharts with the help of a connector. So can I just give one example? There is a practical demonstration that how we can do this. So here it is, the practical demonstration, respected students. It says, now this thing, this is only demonstration. Demonstration means this is only the example. So this is to be considered as a part number 1 of a flowchart. And for example, I'm not able to write that particular second part on the same page. So what we do, we draw an arrow that is a flow line, and this is a connector here. Again, we can mention on the second page, this is a connector here. This is a direction where this arrow moves. And now we mention it as a second part. So means this connector is basically, these connectors are basically used to draw a flow chart on different locations, and we can connect those different parts with the help of that particular connector. Say yes or no if you are able to understand, respected students. Very good. Say yes or no. Very good, very good, very good, very good, very good. Thank you very much. Thanks very much for your kind cooperation. Can I check your understanding now? If you do, if you just allow me for the same. Okay. So we have one kind of quiz here. So what we can do, okay, on page number 113, kindly watch if you have book with you, that kindly concentrate on page number 113. Thank you very much all. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you. So just tell me, here it is. I'm just going to display a symbol here without displaying the name. So kindly concentrate and watch this symbol and type in a chat box the name of that particular symbol. Very good. Very good, very good, very good, very good, very good, very good. Yes. Many students are typing diamond. Beta, diamond is also perfect, but this is a decision box. Very good. Sachit ji, this is not a connector. Thank you. Thank you. I want to correct you. Okay, this is a decision box. Okay, dear students, kindly concentrate and mention on your book as well that first point and where you found decision box, mention one in front of decision box. Very good. Thank you very much, Mudit. Thank you, Jasnoor. Very good. God bless you. Second says, second thing. Now second symbol comes. Just tell me. अरे वाह, अब बच्चों को पता लग गया कि सर बुक वाले सीक्वेंस से पूछ रहे हैं. And now the students are typing input and output box. Wow, great. Thank you very much. अरे ये देखो अनमोल, इसने तो सीक्वेंस ही टाइप कर दिया. Thank you, Anmol, beta, for such kind of attentiveness. Thank you. But I want that you give one by one. No issues with that. Yes, I know you know each other, each and everything, but you are requested to kindly give answer one by one. Okay. Third symbol says, just type in a chat box what is the name of that particular. Are wow, Simran. Thank you. Just note this is a process box, beta. This is not input output. No, 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 no. Manatpreet ji, this is not a terminal box. This is a process box. Very good. All student, Banvi ji, Areva, Anmol. Thank you, beta. Thank you. This is a process box. Okay. Now move towards the next part here. Just tell me the name of this one, which is appearing on the screen right now. अरे वाह सौम्या जी, फर्स्ट है इस बार कनेक्टर. Very good, very good, very good. Yes, this is a connector here. And next, can you please tell me the name of the next symbol, which is last? अरे वाह, सिमरन जी is writing terminal. Terminal. अरे वाह, अरे वाह, अरे वाह, अरे वाह, terminal. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, beta ji. God bless you all that such a huge response you are giving. And thank you very much. And now we move towards the next portion and hope you all enjoyed. Type in a yes or no in a chat box if you have enjoyed that activity. Yes, 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 yes. Areva. And as Anmol mentioned the sequence of that particular activity which you have mentioned on your book. So can you please type the sequence? For example, numbers 4, 5, 1, 3, 1, 2, like this. Kindly type in a chat box the sequence. So I come to know that yes, you all are doing it. Yeah. अरे वाह 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3. अरे वाह मजा आ गया. सब लोग कर रहे हैं, इसका मतलब कि सब लोग बुक्स पे कर रहे हैं. वेरी गुड, ग्रेट बेटा. नो इट्स नॉट 1 2 3 4 5 बेटा. सम स्टूडेंट आर राइटिंग दिस इज 4 5 1 2 3. दिस विल बी द आंसर. 4 5 1 2 3. Thank you very much. Now we move towards the next portion, beta ji. Kindly concentrate on page number 112 on your book, please, respected students. Rules of writing flowchart. I'm just quickly go through with this. To begin a process, type start. Okay, हम सबको पता है कि हमने जब start करना है flowchart तो हमने start लिखना है. And to end a process, type stop. Third point says there can be only one start and stop in a flowchart. Remember this thing. When we are drawing a flow chart, there is only one start and there is only one stop. Fourth point says, select suitable symbol means you are supposed to select the appropriate symbol to represent your action. Fifth and last point says, use arrows to connect the symbols means arrows are or flow lines are displaying that the flow of a particular flow chart. So respected students, next it says need for a flow chart. Need ka matlab, what is the purpose and why we are using these flow charts? As we have mentioned that we are using algorithm for writing the solution of a problem in a simple way. So the need of flow chart is we can just convert that simple solution into a pictorial representation which look more attractive and easy to understand. A flow chart is an essential part. Zaruri, essential means zaruri hai. Part of documentation of a computer program means first step of program for creating a program is algorithm. Second step is flow chart and third is the program. So it is very essential, zaruri hai किसी कंप्यूटर प्रोग्राम को लिखने से पहले हम उसके फ्लो चार्ट को बनाएंगे. ओके. A flow chart is a graphical representation of a problem. Graphical means with the help of different symbols we can represent the solution of a problem, then it is to be called as a flow chart. Third point says, my dear respected students, flowchart are independent of computer programming language. It makes sense that there is no restriction that for a flowchart we can use this language or that language, but for each and every language which is available in this universe, we can draw a flowchart for the same. Now, the last thing what we are going to do, after that, I have one thing for you, which I think so, which keep smile on your faces. So limitation of flowchart. जैसे सब लोगों की advantages हो गई, disadvantages हो गई. In such case, my dear respected student, each and everything have some positive aspects as well as negative. Even I'm talking about in your context, or even I'm talking about in my context. Even I have a number of limitations and disadvantages. Sometime, point number one, problem can be quite complicated. Complicated का अर्थ होता है वो मुश्किल हो जाना. कई बार प्रॉब्लम जिसके लिए हम फ्लो चार्ट बना रहे हैं वो इतनी मुश्किल है कि फ्लो चार्ट बनाना ही बड़ा मुश्किल हो रहा है भाई. Second point, if a complex program, drawing flow chart can be very difficult. Similar thing. Third point says, if a program requires modification, एक बार प्रोग्राम बनाया, कुछ पोर्शन गलत हो गया, फिर दोबारा उसमें मॉडिफिकेशंस, बदलाव किए, and draw flow chart again and again is very tedious. थका देने वाला कार्य हो जाएगा. This is the limitations of the flow chart. Mudit is writing something in Arabic, I think so. Mudit, thanks for writing. God bless you. But kindly send the explanation of the same as well. Thank you. Okay. So what we do here, I'm just going to move towards a practical demonstration here. Kindly concentrate, my dear respected students. What we do here, kindly watch. Here it is. I'm just going to mention the page number from your book here. That is page number 118. Kindly open page number 118. It's my humble request, dear students. The section will be D. I'm just going to increase the font size here, and if you are going to allow me, I'm just going to, okay, yes or no type, yes or no, type, no, I'm not going to do that. Kindly type yes or no in a chat box that whether you have opened page number 118 or not. Very good. The section will be D. What we are going to do it right now, make a flow chart for the following. So this is how we come to know that how we can do it practical as well. This is very important because we are a computer student. So it's our moral responsibility that we can learn that. Thank you very much. Thank you. God bless you, Saksham ji. Many times you type yes. God bless you. Thanks for your kind cooperation. Very good. Very good. Very good. अरे वाह, सब लोग फटाफट लिखते जा रहे हैं. Very good. Thank you very much. Thank you. So kindly concentrate here, dear students. Point number 1. Even don't worry. I just give you answer key of each and everything. But first question it says, find the average of 4 numbers. Now it's time that you all are requested to participate in this activity as well. Okay. So what we do here, first of all, can I change the layout of that, because I just need to draw it in such a way that it looks great here. Only 10 minutes are there, no issues with that. I'm just going to cut this, and I'm just going to click here on an insert here, and here it is a text box here, and I'm just going to select a text box from here, this location, drag it towards the here, that location, and select this and copy and paste the content here. So I just reduce the font because it not look so much appropriate here in such a way. So what we do, dear students, I'm just going to write the algorithm for the same. So can you please find the average of 4 number? I think so you all know that the basic idea. Hint I am going to give here that in hint I am just going to mention that we are going to take 4 numbers. For example, A is equal to 2. For example, B is equal to 3. For example, C is equal to 4. For example, D is equal to 5 here. So what we do, how we get the average of that particular, what we do, we take one variable here. For example, sum. You can take any of the variable, no issues with that. Sum is equal to A plus B plus C plus D. And after that, what we are going to do here, we are just going to mention that for finding average, EVG is equal to sum divided by 4, and then we are supposed to display the result for the same. Then we are supposed to display the result for the same. जितने लोगों को, जो लोग मेरे साथ पार्टिसिपेट कर रहे हैं वो बताते जाएंगे. सिमरन ने मुझे बता दिया सर प्लस करने के बाद 14 आंसर आया है. थैंक यू वेरी मच. ओके, now kindly help me for writing this algorithm. I'm just going to eliminate that hint here because we're having a less space here. Step number 1. So can you please guide me that while writing algorithm, the step number 1 is? ना start. अरे वाह, एक एक करके चलना यार, ऐसे मत करिएगा. So first we write it as a start here. In step number 2 here, what we are going to mention, dear students, I need 4 numbers. I need 4 numbers. Arey wow, Simran, thank you, beta. You have mentioned A, B, C, and D. Okay. So what we do here, we just mention it as input. We just mention it as input A, comma B, comma C, comma D. Very good. Now what we do here in step number 3, kindly tell me in a chat box, please. Kindly tell me in a chat box, please. Yes, I have added A, B, C, and D. And what we do after input, we are supposed to perform the arithmetical operation here. So what we do here, we are just going to mention now add 4 numbers. Okay, I'm writing in a very short way that add 4 numbers. Okay. After that, respected students, what we do here, after saying that add 4 numbers, now step 4 says, as we got the addition of that, very good, Bharvi, thank you very much. Now we mention it as find the average by dividing it by 4. Divided it by 4. So we just find the average right now. And what we do here, that step number 5, it says, because we got the average right now, we are just, arey wow, Vanvi, thank you, beta. Print average here, PRINT, that is AVERAG, average. And last वाला तो भाई सबको पता होगा कि स्टेप नंबर 6 में क्या होने वाला है, टाइप कर दो चैट बॉक्स में. जब सब कुछ हो गया तो सबको पता लग गया that what we are going to do, we are just going to stop that activity, that this is to be considered as a part where we can say we perform each and everything here. Now kindly concentrate that how we are going to draw a flow chart. And one trick is there. I'm just going to click on that particular box, hold down the control key. I'm repeating my words again. Hold down the control key here, and the arrow is converted into a plus symbol, small plus symbol. And now what I do, I just hold down the control key and drag it towards the another direction. Automatically it comes here. Now what we do, in spite of writing the algorithm, now we are going to draw a flow chart here. We are just going to draw a flow chart here. Hit the enter key. Kindly concentrate. अभी तक सबको समझ आ रहा है? Kindly tell me in a chat box yes or no if the concept is supposed to be understood by you all. Yes, very good, very good, very good. Very good, very good. Thank you very much. Thank you for your kind responses. Yes, very much, sir. Arey wow, maza aa gaya. Okay, now you are supposed to do this practical activity as well. We are computer students and we can supposed to try these activities. So one thing, that how we can insert these symbols now. Now check one by one here. We are going to convert this algorithm here in a flow chart. So click on insert menu. Here it is, illustrations are there, and we can click on the shapes as well. The option on the bottom which says flowchart. As our teacher guided us that for begin with the content, what we are going to do, we are begin with a terminal box. I'm going to draw this, and here in the shape style, I'm just going to click and make it more attractive. A shape color, very good. Shape outline nahi chahiye mujhe yaar. So I just select no outline here, and effect, I'm also going to apply some effect here. Preset, and I'm just going to select this one. This is a preset, and while I'm moving pointed on that particular symbol, right click here, and the option will be add text. मेरे बच्चों को नजर आ रहा होगा, I think so. I just click on add text and mention here START. That is a start. So remember this thing, to make it visible to all, I'm just going to click on a home and just increase the font size of that one, and hopefully now it is visible to you all. Now my dear students, okay, many of them are writing in a chat box. अरे वाह, अच्छा अब मैं आपसे पूछता जाऊंगा. अब मुझे डायरेक्शन बतानी है. अब बताइए डायरेक्शन के केस में मुझे कौन सा सिंबल यूज करना है, फटाफट बताइएगा जरा चैट बॉक्स में बताइए. अरे वाह, मेरे पास मैसेज आने शुरू हो गए चैट बॉक्स में. अब मैंने क्या किया, एक छोटी सी लाइन ड्रॉ की और यहां से आके स्टाइल में से एक अच्छा सा स्टाइल ले लिया ब्लैक कलर का, एंड चैट बॉक्स में चेक किया स्टार्ट arrow नहीं, हाँ arrow भी बोल सकते हैं बिल्कुल, we can call it as arrow as well, and we can also call it as a flow lines. Now just tell me in the chat box that input A, B, C and D, which kind of box is required for the same? Very good, very good, very good. In a chat box, that which kind of symbol is being required here? Very good, very good. I'm still waiting for your responses. Okay, very good. No, no, no. Plus symbol is not there, dear students. We can click here on an insert as well and click here on a shape. And now we required a input output box. I think so that we required a input output box here. We can just click here, dear respected students. Just drag it towards that side and again click on this and this and this preset, and now fine. And now what we are going to do here, add text, mention it as input A, B, C, D. So we can mention it like this, that we required a different input here, and this is to be considered as A, B, C, and D. To make it visible on the screen, we just going to stretch that symbol and it's perfectly done. Now what we do, we are not going to draw it again and again. I again just hold down the control key and move it towards the bottom direction, that is a flow line here. And what we do, respected students, third point says add 4 numbers. So when we talk about add, it means the symbol of addition is being used. And we all know that if the symbol is coming, then what kind of shape we are using, and that is to be considered as a process box, I think so. So what we are going to do here, we are supposed to mention here the process box 1 and 1 here, and then there is a okay. Right click again, add text here and mention it as sum is equal to A. Okay, A plus B plus C plus D. Very good. And make it a little bit, increase the size. Okay, perfect. Again, there is a flow line which is coming towards the bottom direction here. And again, we are just going to perform find the average by dividing it by 4. So it means again there is a division symbol is required. So what we do again, we just click here on that particular, drag it towards the downside and mention it as AVG, shorter way, because why we are wasting our time, and we have sum in a variable sum.